Hello everyone, Corrie here, coming in to do the energy update coming into, this is being recorded on the Sunday, the 22nd, and we've just moving into the fall equinox, just making that shift. And I didn't do an energy update or I didn't do a healing circle, nothing for the fall equinox. There's a lot that's happening right now. So there's a lot of things that are moving and shifting, but incorporating it into today and into this equinox energy, into the fall equinox energy, and into still being in eclipse season. We have not left eclipse season yet. It hasn't passed by, it hasn't gone. We're still in it. We're existing in that. Now, moving into this week, coming into the last days of September, is that there is this influx of what appears to be certain, what appears to be got this covered, into a realm of uncertainty. So there is a surprise element that is in this week's energy. And it's really, really hot here. So I'm like really, really hot. But there is a real surprise element that is in this energy, and we're feeling it in such a way that it feels as if there's nothing, like it feels like nothing could kind of change right now. It's like whatever plans you've had, whatever you've had set in place for this week, it just feels like, you know, there could be a upgrade. So it could be, it feels like there's something in energy that could really upgrade the plans or the things that you're thinking about doing, or the things you're doing. So if you're going on a little journey, it just feels like the journey may have some surprise elements in the upward swing. So kind of expecting those good things to be able to take place. I was telling some people and some family and stuff about how wait until the 18th. Whatever was stagnant before the 18th of September, just wait until the 18th comes, and you're going to see the big change. And sure enough, I've had some messages and I've had some people close to me have big changes happen in their lives, and the things that they were just like, felt like it wasn't moving fast enough or things weren't happening, all of a sudden, boom. It's just like over the weekend, things have really taken a turn and things have really started to move things forward. So there is a forward movement that's happening. We're always moving forward. We're never stagnant. We're never stuck. We're never staying in one energy. We're always going forward. And so there is that forward element that is revealing itself in a way of that on the forward journey, that there is a real surprise element that may take us by surprise or may take you by surprise. And so it could be, like I said, it could be something great. It can be something unexpected that you weren't expecting. I'm like, just expect good things, like really expect good things this week. It's in there. Now, there is, of course, other elements that are also playing out in this week's energy that is also speaking to us. And those things that are also happening are sometimes when good things are happening for one person, for some people, is that on the other side, it is there's change and transformation. And sometimes change doesn't feel like it is good. Sometimes change feels like, ugh. But sometimes that change that feels like, ugh, it feels like it just hits hard or it hits in the gut type of thing. That change is also a wake up. It is the thing that makes us say, okay, I need to do this, or I need to make this change. I need to make another change. So one change leads to another change. And sometimes that change, that's the second change that we make, that after the unexpected, is that it is the change in a right direction. Something moves you in a right direction. Something moves you towards something that is right for the version of you that you're looking at today, the version of you that you're seeing today. So, and it's also time to really, truly, if you've got projects that you have been working on, get them done. Get them done this week. Get them done, get them out. Don't keep holding on to it. Don't take the energy so personally sometimes that you're like, oh, well, I can't do nothing because I feel like this. No, that's just energy. You're feeling the energy. You're attaching an emotion, but it doesn't mean you actually feel that way. Is that you're feeling the energy. You're feeling the changes. You're feeling the things. So your energy is still there. And so sometimes that brings up that I'm anxious or I can't sit still. It's because you have power right now. You have the energy right now to do the things that you really need to do, the things you need to get done. It's the perfect time to get it done. Get it done, get it out, right? Get rid of it, clear it out. Feels like there is like some surprise element that's coming in that's saying, you know, how you thought you'd never be able to do the impossible becomes possible. So the impossible becomes possible in this week's energy, moving into the end of the month. Now, like I said, we're going to end this year in a bang. There's definitely a bang energy, but we also are really seeing how it's so easy to we've been desensitized, right? We're really desensitized to things. We're accepting. We're very accepting of just accepting that's just the way it is. That's just the way life is. That's just how things are. And it's like, we don't have to accept. It might be how things are, but it doesn't mean it's how things have to change. And that we don't have to accept outcomes that are being spoon fed to us. This is just how it is. This is what it's going to be like. No, we can create a new reality. And so it is the opportunity to take projects, take work that you're doing, and to begin to imagine into reality, a new reality, a new outcome, a new direction, a new life, a new beginning, a new chance of being able to move beyond. Nothing is stagnant. Everything is always moving, and everything is always full of possibility and change. So this week's energy is about, what is impossible becomes possible. It is about change. It is about the surprise elements, which can also bring in really good surprises. But one change that's really good for another might mean having to walk through a little bit of a pain story to tell you finally make your own changes and say, okay, now I have to make a change. So it's like chess, right? It's the movement of chess. And so the pieces are moving. So it's almost like a chess game. And sometimes it really takes that strategy to just say, okay, I need to sit down and really rethink things before I make the next move. Or you can see clearly the next move and you make the next move. And so sometimes it's okay to sit back and say, I have to think about things. So if you're someone who's been being pressured into making a decision or making a choice to do something, is sit back and give yourself permission to sit back and look at it. If you're feeling the inspiration to just go, just do, and it's coming from the essence of your soul, something beyond you is just pushing you, and you don't know how it's going to turn out, you don't know what it's going to look like, then yay, that's going to be the path that you're going to go. So the other thing that comes up is the possibility of new relationships, like somebody new coming into your life, somebody who may be a benefit to your life. It could be partnership, it can be personal, it can be personal, it can be business, it can be in any areas, but there does feel like there's that income, that influx of a door opening or a possibility opening or a contact of someone who can really truly be a healthy influence or a happy influence in your life. Could be a happy stance, right? That thing that's just by being somewhere. Just by being somewhere, something unfolds or something happens and something just appears. And so that's there as well. Now, I did go to the Tarot. I've got the box down here, but I went to Radley Valentine's Tarot, Archangel Tarot, and I pulled a 2. And I don't always pull them, but I pulled Archangel Zedekiel. And so I do feel like we are all the way down in the Earth Star. I feel like the things that change our earthly lives, the things that kind of bring about changes in our very earthly things. So our material world seems to be coming up, but it also brings up passion. It brings up desire. It brings up that sense of what is calling my heart, right? So fire, there's a lot of fire, but we're not in a fire season, right? We are actually in Libra right now. So we don't have the fire there, but there's a fire in our heart. So when we're not in the element of fire, it doesn't mean fire exists. Fire exists inside of us. So the winds of change that are here to be able to help influence us, to move us forward, are the same winds of change that can also be destructive, right? It has the opportunity to be this or that, whether we're in the darkness or whether we're in our own light, which direction are we going? So when the light is calling us to step further into the light, then it's time to step into the light. And the other card that came out is Archangel Michael. And this one is the Dreamer, and we have Archangel Michael coming up is what I'm getting, but I also have Archangel Raphael coming up in this for me as well. I'm really picking up Archangel Raphael. I'm picking up the power of the influence of the healer, but Archangel Raphael is not just for healing our body. Archangel Raphael also helps us to be able to heal our finances, heal our personal life, heal our material world. So the things that are in our material world, Archangel Raphael really truly comes in to be able to help us, but we have to be able to ask for help. So wherever we need help, ask for help. Archangel Ezekiel is bringing us deep down into the inner world, the inner chambers, really digging deep for what it is that what our heart calls and those dreams. So we are moving forward. There is that beautiful move forward energy, and sometimes having to push ourselves, or sometimes having to take that leap of faith. And so yeah, and so I have Archangel Michael, who's also very powerful with us right now. And Archangel Michael is here to help us right now in this very time to start cutting those cords, to help to release the old energy that ties us to the old thoughts, that keeps pulling us back into an old habit or a old pattern. And Archangel Michael's here for bigger reasons as well. I feel like he's like really landing on this earth, or in this earth energy, to really truly be able to help in a bigger way. It's like I just see the angels coming in. I see the presence of the divine. And if you look real close, you'll see the presence of the divine everywhere, because it is everywhere. It's here to influence us now. It's here to help us. And we're just seeing the divine. And so even though it's easy to see what's wrong with the world, it is really time to be able to look at what's right, or what we can change within ourselves that makes that rights our wrongs, or rights our world. So what is it that we want? What kind of world do you want to exist in your own personal self? You have to create that environment inside of you first. Create it in you. You'll create it in your own personal world. You can't change sometimes the things outside of ourselves, but what can we change? We can change the things that happen in us. We can change how we think. We can change how we look at things, and we can really truly open our eyes. It's safe for us to see all perspectives and all sides of things, and know that it's safe to open our hearts and open our minds right now, because it's the thing we need to do the most. Open our hearts, open our mind. It is safe for us to step out and to see all sides and all perspectives, and not to be so afraid or so in fear of what's beyond the thing that we have so-called held to our righteous rights, and see that somewhere in our righteous rights there may be half-hearted truth, and there may be more to the story, and there may be more to see, and there may be more to live for, and more living and more life to explore. So there's a lot of more things that are out there right now. I send you so much love. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, and welcome into the fall equinox. Much love. Time to start harvesting.